Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today we're going to talk about the upcoming releases for November on the Switch. This is going to be a big month. Tons of huge third-party releases coming out, and it is going to be exciting. I'm going to pick 8 games to talk about real quick that I am definitely looking forward to. So let's begin. Alright, so right off the bat, this one is one that I actually recently played the eShop demo in the Japanese eShop. Sonic Forces. I was a little disappointed with the demo, but I'm not going to let that take away my hope. I think the fully finished game, which is coming out really soon, is going to be awesome. I hope it meets my expectations. I know it's not going to be no Mario Odyssey, but here's hoping that Sonic Forces is going to be pretty good. There's potential. It's just unfortunately the demo only allowed you to play for 1 minute, which was kind of a letdown. And I'm hoping that the full game provides a wonderful 3D Sonic experience that everybody is excited for. November is pretty close, and not to mention this is coming out physically, so those physical Switch games are such a true treat to have, and I'm definitely going to pick this one up. Next up, we got Snipper Clips Plus. I was a big fan of Snipper Clips. I think it's a very underrated eShop title on the Nintendo Switch. Snipper Clips Plus is going to have an added amount of content on top of that, and it's also coming physically. If you haven't played it, it's a pretty neat little game to play with a friend, local co-op. You can even have up to 4 people. You try to figure out how to cut your character into shape or certain objectives to solve puzzles on the screen. Tons of yelling at each other. Perfect local couch co-op multiplayer action. I think this game is truly underappreciated, and with Snipper Clips Plus coming so soon after the initial release of that, I'm pretty excited. I think this is going to be a great game and one that I highly recommend. Now we have one that's kind of been delayed for quite a while on the Nintendo Switch. It's Rime. I know it hasn't really been met with too good of reviews on the other platforms, but I think that this is going to be a pretty neat game to try out. I haven't played it, so I'm well aware that some people thought it was mediocre, and people were afraid that the Switch version is going to be a bad port, but I think the reason why it was delayed is because they're trying to make sure it's not a poor port. Overall, I think the art style of it looks pretty cool, kind of looks Zelda-ish a little bit, not as action-packed, but it's something that I have been definitely looking forward to for a long time, and it's one that I am going to pick up. I absolutely cannot wait to try this game out. Itll Do 2 coming out. I reviewed Itll Do on the Wii U. It's a Zelda clone, has a really cool cel-shaded animated type of look to it. Tons of puzzles. The first game was pretty short. This one looks like it's actually going to be quite an expanded experience compared to the first version, and it's coming out physically for like 29 bucks. You can't beat that. It was a great produced game. I think this one's going to meet my expectations of what I really liked about Itll Do. Has that classic Zelda gameplay where you explore, look at puzzles. It's not as action-oriented as Zelda, but it looks like it's a ton of fun, and the fact that it got a sequel makes me just that much more excited for it. This one coming up, I think, is a big third-party release. Rockstar Games is having LA Noire come out. It's coming across platforms, you know, the other ones as well, but the Nintendo Switch version I'm pretty excited for. It's a Rockstar game on Nintendo, and I think this is a litmus test to whether they're going to continue to put their games on the Nintendo Switch, so hopefully it does well. Hopefully it plays well. It looks really cool. I didn't play it the first go-around, so this is going to be my first time, and I'm a big stickler for these, like, 1940s, you know, Dick Tracy type of style, type of old Hollywood type of things, like movies and games and, you know, like that type of stuff. So this looks really neat. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to play it for the first time, and hopefully if it sells well, that means GTA's coming to the Switch. Long, you know, wish, maybe. Who knows? Next up, another huge release coming out, Doom. This is going to be great. I've heard reports that even though it's a lower running port of Doom, that it runs awesomely on the Nintendo Switch, and all the gruesome brutality that you can expect in a Doom game is finally coming onto a Nintendo console. I'm very excited about it. I didn't get to play Doom when it came out a year or 2 ago, so for it to be coming over onto the Switch and being able to be played portably has me completely sold on it, so I'm definitely going to pick this one up. Now this one, Rocket League. Actually, suddenly just got a launch date announced for November. It wasn't really clear when it was coming out. This is going to be a new version with new Nintendo-related stuff. I love Rocket League. I used to play the crap out of it on the PS4 with my friends. It's coming over to the Switch. You can play it portably. You play with a lot of people. I think the Switch has big enough of a user base for Rocket League to be a huge success. If you haven't played it before, it's definitely one to check out on the Nintendo Switch. Cars, sports, balls, what's not to love about it? Rocket League, really great game. Highly recommend it. Hopefully the Nintendo Switch version is just as good as the PS4 version. And finally, the biggest one that I'm waiting for is Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch. Portable fucking Skyrim. Sure, the game is probably going to be graphically inferior, probably run a little bit slower, but this is probably my most anticipated game besides Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. And it's going to have Zelda gear. You can actually dress up like Link. It's going to feature all of the huge exploration elements of Skyrim. I played the shit out of Skyrim Remastered on the Xbox One. Now I'm going to play the hell of it on the Nintendo Switch. I absolutely cannot wait. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw one more out there. Let's make this a 9. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I played Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. Had a lot of fun with it. I missed out on the first Xenoblade that came out on the Wii. RPG elements, huge exploration. This game actually looks pretty legit. I'm excited for it. And I think this is going to be a great November for the Nintendo Switch. It says 9 games just alone. That's 9. That's a lot of money out of my wallet. I'm looking forward to it. If I missed anything else, comment below. Let me know. If you're new to the channel, please leave a subscription. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will see you next video. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'm going to keep begging because I love you guys. But yeah, November, Nintendo Switch, action-packed, Skyrim, Doom, Rocket League, all within like a week of each other. Holy crap. I cannot get over it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you soon.